What's up, party people? Welcome back. Today we're out to 550 yards with that 22 DPC. I got that match coming up this Saturday. I found almost 400 spent 6 arc cases, and I spent all of yesterday resizing them, washing them, all that good stuff. I went down to the range today to shoot, and after I shot, I'm thinking, am I ready for this? Or am I fucked? Yeah, I'm thinking I'm fucked. What's up, party people? Welcome back. It's another beautiful day. The purpose of today is we're gonna go out to 600 yards, if I have enough time, and true out this Kestrel. Last week when I was out here, I shot at 300 yards. It was money. I moved out to 460. I was about 3/10 low. So I'm not trusting what I'm getting out of the old Kestrel there. So we're going to try to go down to 600 yards and true that out today. What I'm starting out with is 28.5 grains CFE 223 80 grain Sierra Match King, and then I loaded up 85.5 grain Burger at 28.35 grains of CFE 223, and the 85.5 grain Burger with 27 grains of H4895. I'd like to get some velocities on those and see where those are. The forecast for this coming weekend was 5-mile-an-hour winds and about 50 degrees. That has since dropped. It's about 40 degrees and 10 to 15 mile-an-hour winds. Honestly, when I was looking at the dope chart for this 80 grain at 3,030 feet per second, it's really about the same as this 85.5 grain at 2,900 feet per second. The 85.5 grain has a higher BC. You know, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not sure I care anymore, or it really makes a difference with my shooting anyhow. Then I got these random bullets, man. This was that big ladder test. This is leftover bullets from those. Sometimes I'll get out here and I'll start a test, a load test, and something will be like at 2,500 feet per second. I'm like, no sense of finishing those out. And then I forget what they are. And then they sit around. I'm like, one of these days I'm going to shoot them. That day may be today. I didn't label them. That's what I typically label them. I try to. I forget what I got going on. Sometimes I get busy, start a project, get interrupted, say I'll get to that tomorrow or this weekend, and you don't, and then you forget what it was. 80 grain Sierra Match Kings are loaded at 28.5 grains of CFE 223 on the money. So I just cleaned this out. I scrubbed it. I patched it out. I have a clean barrel. I'm going to foul it up with some of these random things. Like the other day I was listening to the JCM or JCT or JTM Precision podcast. It was like Tate Streeter and Austin. I don't remember their names. Anyway, they're talking about their match season and talking about cleaning their barrels or lack thereof. It's like, I don't clean it all season. And the other guy's like, nope, neither do I. I'll just shoot it until the barrel burns out. I never clean my muzzle brakes too. I just shoot those when the barrel burns out. I get a new muzzle brake with the barrel. I wasn't raised that way. But I guess it's nice being sponsored where you get free shit, and they probably have a stack of pre-fit free barrels at their disposal. That's crazy to me though. All right, I'm gonna get this blown out, and then we'll get on this little test, and then we're gonna switch locations and get down to 600 yards, I hope. I'll have to look up what powder that was. Fucking great group. I've got it written down, I'll look it up. I'm not gonna focus too much on camera here with these 80 grain Sierra Match Kings and the CFE 223. What I am curious about to catch on film are the numbers with this higher CFE 223 and the 85.5 grain Burger and the H4895. So let me reset this here. SD was 1.9, average 2,800 feet per second, ES of 4. Golly, what the fuck was that? This is going to be the 28.35 CFE 223 with the 85.5 grain burger. 2911, I dig it. 2900. 2888. 2924. 2919. ES 36. SD of 14, which is pretty good. Average 2908. Let's try this H4895. Loaded up 27 grains of it. We'll see if it throws signs of pressure with this heavier bullet. Breast has a slight half moon on it. Not deep, not bad. And I will shoot another 5-shot group with this 80 grain just to confirm my numbers. So I don't know if I have time to do that again before the match. So, alright. 2991. Ah, the brass looks perfect. Uh-oh. It may not cycle the gun. 3028. Brass looks good. Let's see if this thing picked up the next round. No. That's too bad. Those two are touching. See what it does here. Didn't pick that one up either. There's my warm-up at 2,800 feet per second. I don't have to look up what that is. I'll put it on the screen right now. Here's the 85.5 burger with 28.35, a CFE 223 at 2,900 feet per second. Here's the H4895, 27 grains with 85.5 grain burger. And there is the 80 grain Sierra Match King with 28.5 grain CFE 223. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my last shot. 5 right there. Not real pleased with the numbers on that one, but fuck it, you know, whatever. Shooting well. The gun's functioning. We're gonna go with it. Let's go down to 600 yards. I gotta load up a shooting table. Hang tight, stick around, we'll be right back. All right, switch locations. Here's the setup. There's the target cam at the target. We're shooting from all the way back there. Unfortunately, this field got away from me this year. Got all kinds of little saplings and bullshit in there. I'm gonna run a couple paths through here. I think I'm high enough and back that should be arching over the top of this. The tractor's still broken, so I didn't have a chance to stay on top of this. I hit it with my little pull behind ATV brush hog. I did put a food plot in there. All this other brambles and bullshit I did not chop up.
Get to the chopper!
Well, I'm back at my little shooting perch at the 200-acre wood. I love this spot. So pretty. Such a beautiful location. May look familiar because this is the big walnut that I've done some shooting videos under in the past. This is the process today, y'all. Jeez, Pete. I didn't even think to come down here and run into a huge mess of briars and bullshit. Doesn't take long for Mother Nature to reclaim herself. People all worried like, you're going to destroy the environment. No, Mother Nature has the last bat. She'll be here long after we fucked it up and gone. Don't worry about Mother Nature. She'll take care of herself. Had two readings of 551, 554, 551. That's what we're going with. So I brought some choppers.
Get to the chopper!
Get some of those saplings down. But just to make sure, I went back to my farm, grabbed a taller signpost. The winds back here aren't bad. Out there, especially back by the target, they're ripping more back by the target than they are in the center of the field. Kestrel calls for 2.68 winds out of the west, which is behind me. It's coming out of the northwest, which is over my shoulder, left shoulder. It's switchy. It says right 0.2, up 2.68. So we're gonna go 27. 0.2 right. Let's see how close this is or isn't. Got some mirage cutting across that field. Impact, I do believe. That's right. I'm gonna hold straight up on it. Holding 2/10 right. There's my first round impact. I shot 3 more, holding straight up. I don't see them. I gotta trust that fucking Kestrel on the windage, I guess. I am low. I'm low of about a foot. I don't trust that first shot. Let's shoot 5 more holding windage. Let's see where we can group. There's my little wind indicator. Northwest, north, west. Straight out of the west right now. I could sit here and do this all day, but I can't. I gotta go to work here in a little bit. I was hoping I could figure this out in 20 shots. 15 or whatever I loaded up. Not sure I will. Impact. Below the first one. Impact. 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 It's all right hand corner of that, bottom right hand corner of that plate. So I need to come up a foot. Alright, we're gonna come up 2 mil and see where this is. We're gonna hold a 10th wind. We're at 2.9. Impact. Impact, I believe. Let's go down and have a look. I can't tell from back here. I'm about to lose my target cam on battery. This isn't great on battery either. So there was I'm assuming there's my first hit. Then those others were off, I guess. I think maybe these are my last 2 when I came up. I definitely need to hold more wind. Let's touch these up. I'm gonna run out of time and battery. I'm gonna have to come back here and do this again. 5 bullets left. We're gonna go 3-1. See what happens here. Hopefully this nails it. I'm gonna hold a 10th. I'm gonna hold it straight up. My little wind indicator out there is totally dead. I don't feel anything back here. We're gonna hold it straight up. Now I see leaves swirling down there. Huh! There's an eddy down there. Unbelievable. Nothing. Better hold 2/10. Another wind's in my face.
This is it, it's a swing and a miss.
Nothing. We'll go 3. It's my last shot. Damn it. Well, fun's over for today. I need to get going anyhow. Damn it. Let's go down and get the other camera, see if I was even hitting that plate. Back here is absolutely ripping. I'm lucky I didn't shoot my camera. You'd think the backside of that field that butts up to another field, you'd feel it more back there than back here in this little cove, but that's not the case. Well, folks, it's a big question mark. It means I gotta come back. I can't leave on that note, man. We'll have to load up some more and try it out. Come back. I'll be back. Not tomorrow. I got an appointment tomorrow. It'll be Thursday. And the weather's supposed to be really bad Friday. And I have that match on Saturday. So it got to be Thursday. So tune back in. We'll figure this out. Where I just was, on my right, was a big ridge. Probably 250 foot, 300 foot tall ridge. And behind me was another field across that creek. To the left of me is the hills. So that whole valley is a big toilet bowl. It's a real tough place to figure things out. Wind does weird things down there. But after doing that, I'm scratching my head. I'm afraid I'm fucked on Saturday. Because this thing is way off that distance. That was a MOA target. I wouldn't have been able to tell where the hell it was. It was saying there's going to be a 10 to 15 mile an hour coming in this afternoon. I was trying to beat it today. I got down there and all those damn saplings and shit were in my way. That delayed me about almost a half hour of dicking around with that. And they are here. You could definitely tell it down in that valley when it hit. Because when I started shooting, not much longer after I started shooting, it started rolling in and getting weird. Now I came back up to my farm, and down in that valley a lot of this is blocked, but it gets down, it cuts over that ridge and it swirls down there. My farm is up from the 200-acre wood, and you can see up here it is cutting. That 10 to 15 mile an hour is definitely present here. I wish I had more ammo. That's the conditions I'm supposed to be shooting in this weekend. I'm thinking I should get back on my registration page and change out of this gasser and switch to the 25 Creedmoor and run open class. But when I was out here shooting with my brother, that thing was a 1/2 mil windage at 460, which isn't right. Should have been like maybe tops 2/10. That thing shoots so flat. I'm curious if that scope isn't off. Like the mount is not canted, if that scope isn't level. Because when Josh used it, he was having some problems with it too. So I don't know. And then I started thinking, I loaded up all that ammo for Josh. I don't have enough bullets to run 220 cases. So I think I'm stuck with the 22 DPC. I gotta figure this out. I'm gonna have to make this work. Tune back in. I'm in desperation mode now. I'm gonna take that dope from the other day when I was shooting with my brother and nephew, and I'm gonna calibrate my Kestrel to that. For 460, I'm gonna put that at 2.3, which today, after shooting at 550 and being low, I was thinking 1. I don't know. I'm gonna input that in at 460 and see what that computes for the 550 yardage, and think about, hey, is that about right on? We'll see.
That's all, folks.